All right, welcome back to Power Lunch. CNBC is out today with our official MLB valuations list, the most valuable teams in Major League Baseball. Taking the top spot this year, drum roll please, no surprise at all, the New York Yankees, worth a whopping $8+ billion. They are followed by the LA Dodgers, the Boston Red Sox, the Chicago Cubs, and the San Francisco Giants. Joining us now is the man behind our valuations list, Michael Ozanian, CNBC's senior sports reporter. Also, Randy Levine, president of the most valuable team in baseball, the Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees. I'll send it over to you, Michael.
Hey, gang. Yeah, it's not even close. The Yankees are baseball's most valuable team by a mile. And I'm with Randy Levine, the president of the Yankees. First thing I got to ask is, Yankees back in the World Series last year, how important is winning in the playoffs to the business of the New York Yankees?
Great. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. It's important. It's part of what we strive for every day, you know, from the days of George Steinbrenner to Hal Steinbrenner, the entire Steinbrenner family, and each of us who work here. You know, the Yankees are about winning. The Yankees are about tradition, a standard of excellence. So we put in everything we can to try and win, try and hang in there, overcome injuries and all the normal stuff that all teams go through. Winning is important. Being in the World Series was a banner year for us.
And 27 World Series, by far the most in baseball, makes me think of building the brand. The Yankee brand, of course, isn't just the strongest brand in the U.S., but it's known globally. Has that helped you build the business outside of the U.S. in terms of thinking of brand extensions like Legends, direct investments in some of the sports teams like AC Milan?
100%. You know, when George Steinbrenner hired me way back in 2000, he said, I got a great baseball team. I want to build a sports and entertainment company. And we've been successful. We launched the Yes Network. We launched Legends Hospitality, which is now, of course, merged with ASM into one of the largest hospitality and sales companies in the world, who does business all over the United States. We have attractions business. We're partners in two great soccer teams, New York City Football Club here with City Football Group, and AC Milan, one of the great brands in Europe, with Redbird. We have partnerships with the Hard Rock Cafe and many, many other companies because the Yankee brand is very substantial. It shows commitment, it shows excellence, and people want to partner with us.
Sometimes I don't think people give the late George Steinbrenner enough credit. He was ahead of the times when you think about what he was doing.
Way ahead.
You know, with the Yes Network, for instance, you know, people always see him on, remember from being changing managers and all that sort of stuff. But can you give us a little insight in terms of what he saw in the future and how he helped the Yankees sort of lead the pack on the business side?
He had the best instincts of any businessman I ever saw. He could see the future, and he would take risks where other people wouldn't take risks. And he was the boss in every sense of the word. But he was not afraid to delegate, and he only insisted on having good people around him. You know, Hal Steinbrenner is the same way, and he trusts people who he hired to do the job. And I was very fortunate to be one of those people.
Hey, Randy, it's Dom over here. I just want to say thank you for kind of bringing us the story. It's been over a decade since the first time we chatted, and back then, things were very different for Major League Sports franchises. There wasn't the kind of international expansion and moves towards other sports that we've seen. I wonder if you could tell me a little bit about what you're seeing for Major League Baseball and other Major League sports when it comes to America's position in expanding its pro sports leagues across the world, and whether or not there are headwinds now.
Yeah, thank you. It's a great question. I think it's basically emerging. You saw recently, we played games in Tokyo, the Dodgers and the Cubs. It was phenomenally successful. We were in London a few years ago. Hopefully we go back to London very soon. Very, very successful. I think the World Baseball Classic has done a good job in making baseball much more known internationally. We have home run derbies that we take to every city. So I think it's important. I think people get adjusted to the game. The world's becoming a smaller place, so I think it's only going to grow, really going to grow. And down the road, who knows? Maybe there'll be a baseball franchise outside of North America.